Oh, yes.
So I want to say this is one of the first topics we talked about on the podcast, but Nintendo is, of course, in this agreement with Universal Theme Parks to make a Nintendo themed area of the theme park. This is kind of in lines with what they've done at Islands of Adventure with the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. Have you ever been there?
I've never been to Universal Studios.
It's awesome. I know I'm gonna start a flame war in the comments, but I actually prefer Universal to Disney.
I've only been to Disney, but it probably is better because Disney's not that cool.
Well, and Disney's like 3 times the price for what you get for the price at Universal. It's a ton better. I remember. So we went on our honeymoon down to Orlando, and we went to Universal. One of the coolest rides they had was a ride based on the Mummy movies.
Oh yeah.
And no one was in line for that ride. We rode it 4 times in a row, just like we just kept going back. And it was like Space Mountain. It was an indoor roller coaster with like some themed like stuff from the movie that happening during it. It was really cool.
Space Mountain's fun, but I had a fast pass and I had to wait like 2 hours.
With fast pass, those things are a ripoff.
Yeah.
But that's the other thing. Like Disney, it's so popular, you're going to spend most of your time waiting in line. If you go to Universal, which is not quite as popular, but anyway, that rabbit trail out of the way. They are going to make a section of the park that is Nintendo themed. It's not just going to be Mario, even though that's what we're seeing a lot of.
So you're going to be revisiting Universal real
yes.
soon.
That will be like when this thing is done, I'll be going there, and I'll probably the lines will be long then again. But to me, it'll be worth it. But they are and so on YouTube they've actually released an update video of sorts of
a trailer almost, except
it's basically
it's a hype video.
Yeah, it's Shigeru Miyamoto talking about the different ideas that he wants to see in the park attraction. It's also like the executive president, whatever, for Universal Theme Parks saying how he's excited about Nintendo and wants to like bring stuff to life and all this stuff. And of course that's all PR speech, right? Like I don't care what they're saying because they're just trying to sell it.
Of course.
What was cool about it and what I think makes it worth watching is the stuff behind them. It looks like it's
new Super Mario Bros.
Yeah, it's all Mario stuff behind them, but it's like actually like existing, like it's
and
like
the coin
sculpted.
Is spinning.
There's a coin in the background that has like a gold light shining on it, and it's spinning around, like you said, and it looks so cool in that light. And it just seems like this is almost like a conceptual idea for how they're going to maybe make the inside attractions look like you're in the world of Super Mario, or the Mushroom Kingdom, I guess I should say. There was a, Fire Flower. It looks really good. It looks like it's completely just based on Nintendo's work. And if you have been to Islands of Adventure in the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, that place was just super packed, much more packed than the rest of the park, because they did a really good job. Like you go to like Hogsmeade, the Hogwarts castle was done really well. I mean, it's smaller, of course, but it's super detailed. I took tons of pictures there. It makes you feel colder there because everything is in snow. It doesn't matter what time of the year. Like it was we went in October and it was still pretty hot. But yeah, it's a fantastic, and also the attractions are really good. Like the ride for Harry Potter's done really well. It's kind of like the Transformers ride and the Spider-Man ride, which are other Universal attractions.
Actually fun.
Very fun. You sit in something and they move you around, but they move you around to like different screens, but like move you around. It's like a motion theater that moves you around to different screens, and that sounds like, well, that kind of doesn't sound that fun, but it is.
I mean, I don't know. I've always just been a Six Flags kind of guy who just likes exciting roller coasters.
Yeah. Well, yeah, roller coasters are real.
What do you mean?
Nothing is simulated with a roller coaster. Like it's you are going that fast.
Yeah, I guess you're
and
more talking about rides, which is a
yeah,
little
like
different.
simulations, that kind of
Like,
thing.
see, I guess I don't know how much I would like any of that stuff, just because that's kind of the reason why I didn't like Disney World, because there's so much of it is just kind of like, all right, let's just do something fun now. Like, I don't know. I just like roller coasters.
Yeah. But I would love to see. Of course, I think we're gonna see at least Mario
Kart roller coaster.
or just go karts.
Oh,
An
that's
actual,
pretty good
like
idea.
a real Mario Kart
and they
track.
and they look like them. paint it to look like Rainbow Road.
Yeah, you're gonna have
or like Peach's Garden.
You will definitely have Mario Kart in there. I mean, you're gonna have Zelda. Mario and Zelda are like the two top Nintendo
A
franchises.
Metroid shooter game would be cool. Like you go in a cart and you like shoot stuff. You know how some places.
I don't know.
have it?
Nintendo doesn't really even realize that they have the Metroid franchise,
Except for when they're
except they're like,
banning
oh,
the
you
games.
can't make
Yeah.
that game. It's like, then you make it.
Look, some kind of Kirby thing would be cool too.
Kirby, yeah. I don't even know what the licensing deal is with Kirby, because Kirby technically belongs to HAL Laboratory, and they are a second party developer. And second party basically means Nintendo doesn't own them, but they are in an exclusive deal with Nintendo to just make games for Nintendo. So if that deal fell through, you could potentially see Kirby on other platforms. That's weird, I know.
Yeah.
But yeah, Kirby's not. I don't know if he's technically Nintendo or not. But
So it's just Mario and Zelda.
Mario, Zelda, yeah, Star Fox is all Nintendo.
I don't care about Star Fox.
That would be okay. That would be fun.
Like
Star
what?
Fox
like
ride.
a Star Fox, like no, like one of those like simulators where it feels like you're like flying something.
Yeah.
Like you get inside it and like
Yeah.
it doesn't actually move, but it feels like it. That'd be cool.
You'll also get a ton of opportunity to buy merchandise from there. It's just a great idea, and I really can't wait to see what they're going to do with it.
Yeah.